Ladies and gentlemen, girls, boys, hockey fans of all genders and all ages, welcome to the Watertown Municipal Arena, home of Wolves hockey. In this competition, we have the visiting team wearing the red sweaters, led by head coach Chris Roberts, the Massena Junior Raiders versus the home team in the white, led by coaches Anthony Felder and Chris Nethers, the Watertown Wolves. Before we run out of time, let's play some hockey! It should be connecting. I don't know what's the matter with your phone. And there we are, off the face-off. Face-off won by Watertown. Hit at the blue line. Connor Lamb trying to come out with it, returned right back. And that puck gets dumped in deep, goes back behind the net. Come up near side, skating down with that puck. 24, Connor Lamb over in the slot. Shot fired, save by number 0, Cullen Tarasca. Puck comes to the corner. Shot high, Lamb off the glove of Tarasca, comes all the way around to the point, ripped in from the point, save Tarasca as he holds on to that puck. Off the face-off, trying to push that puck out is Massena. Gets turned back, goes in deep into their own zone. And that goes down for the icing. It'll bring the face-off all the way back down. Massena trying to come out with that puck, and out they come. Passed up to Francis. Francis over the blue line, forced over against the boards by Jose Rivera. Battle for that puck in the corner. Watertown trying to come out, and out they come. Pass all the way across, far side. Tanner Esposito, shot fired. Save by Cullen Tarasca. Trying to reorganize my lineup here. There were no jersey numbers on the website when I pulled down my copy of the Massena roster. I just pulled the numbers off the score sheet, and naturally they're not in the same order as what I had. Here comes Massena. Ripping down on the near side, Cosino. Forced back behind the net. Puck gets dropped. Watertown back there. Jared Bach. Bach dancing around, trying to get some space. O'Neill comes out. Puck comes back to Cosino. Cosino tried drawing it back to wind up. Lost that puck. Has to jump up forward to send it back into the corner. Battle for that puck in the corner. Coming in to help out Nate Taylor. Puck goes behind the net. Grabbed by Bach. Bach goes wide at his own end on the far side. Nice pass all the way across. Daniel Keegan almost able to receive it. Touches it. Chases it down over the end line. Gets hit as soon as he releases that puck. And he got clobbered on the head. And Keegan is down. Holding his head but high up in the air. That was a late hit. Massena had some late hits at the 14U level in the game prior to this. They got called a lot for it. It was a little bit of late, but the kid jumped at him. So you can't do that. Late hit is one thing, but he actually lunged forward. He left the ice. Not cool. Officials talking to Daniel in the corner. He's sitting up with his back against the boards. Coach coming over to assess him. We're going to have some concussion protocol here. This is not going to make this game end on time. The last one was late, and there is a Wolves game after this. I know the Keegan family is here. I don't need to be overly descriptive for them. And Daniel's getting up. He's going to skate off on his own, which is always a good sign. It's like his face mask is off. The cage. We'll have a neutral zone face-off. And there's the face-off. Comes back Watertown's way. Dumped in by whoever number 32 is. All right, I've got old numbers. Battle for that puck in the corner, number 21. I don't have that number either. Curling around, Connor Lamb. Puck comes out all the way across. Connor turns, goes to shoot. Swings and barely gets any of that puck on the far side. Cameron Francis trying to pull it out. Not able to. At center ice, Jack McCabe hit off that puck. McCabe was just in the last game. Puck comes back to Roberts. Carson Roberts curling around, passes the puck all the way over to the far side for Cameron Francis. Francis moves it forward, played on by Jose. Passed out to Braden Trayer. Puck in deep, number 32, taking it back behind his net. Pass up near side to Trayer. Trayer turning, bringing that puck out into neutral and gave it to Connor Lamb to do. Brock Cosino spinning around with that puck at his own end of the ice, coming up, and he collides hard with number 23, Braden Trayer. Cosino receiving that puck in the neutral zone, bringing it up over the blue line in the offensive end. Going wide at the hash mark. Now he's in deep at the corner. Puck sent all the way around onto the far side, comes off the boards. Belarjon sends that in deep, back behind the net at the corner. Played on by Watertown. Benjamin Thompson coming around on the far side. Puck dropped off for Belarjon, excuse me. Belarjon sends it back behind the net. Cameron Francis picks it up, gives it back. Francis turning around, shot, save by Nicholas Deegan. Massena coming in. Oh, takes a knee. Thompson not able to hold on to that puck. Puck comes out into neutral zone. Trey Ledoux moves it forward, loses it at the blue line. Corralled by Massena. Nathan Page coming up. Page weaving his way, serpentining all the way through in the offensive end. Bottom of the circle, shot short side. Save Nicholas Deegan. Puck comes back. Massena with it at their end of the neutral zone. Snaps it up off the boards. Stolen by Jared Bach. Bach moves up, dumps that puck in. Goes harmlessly to the side of the net. Helped along by Cullen Taraska. Puck, Taraska reached back. I thought he had it. He did not. Battle for that puck on the far side at the hash mark. Pulling away with it is Watertown. Nate Taylor turns, fires. Nothing doing. Near side at the hash mark. Going in deep, Ronan Oakes sends it around. Far side, Connor Lamb turns, fires, misses. Bach not able to hold that. That puck comes through the neutral zone. Oakes with it. Oakes goes in, shot, save, Nick Deegan. Puck back behind the net, sent around by Watertown, held in by Cosino. Cosino up off the glass, coming up. Braden Trayer couldn't get it out. Comes back to him. Trayer with it. Trayer in the neutral zone. Over the blue line, advancing forward. Trayer couldn't figure out if he should shoot or pass, so he got hit in the open ice. Nice shot by Brock Cosino. Francis in, shot just wide left off the backboards, goes around on the far side. Braden Trayer coming back, pulling that puck. Drops it off back to the corner. Trayer back there, backhands it up, helped along, up along the boards. Massena steals it away. Jack McCabe curling around, passes it over to Balarjan. Balarjan shot fired, wide right, held by Cosino. Coming up, Watertown able to kick it out into the neutral zone. Down they go. Jack McCabe passes across to Balarjan. Balarjan back to McCabe. McCabe turns, fires it off the boards for Cosino. Cosino helped it out to Francis, came right back. Cosino pops it back out, goes all the way down to the Watertown end of the ice. Watertown playing it, not able to hold it. Roberts backhands it into the slot, taken away by Braden Trayer. Trayer moving it back up. Turned over, and Jose Rivera moving up with that puck, gets turned back. Trey Ledoux with it. Ledoux, hard pass over to Lamb. Lamb touches it into the offensive end, chases it down at the hash mark, tried bringing it over with him, gets stolen by Balarjan. Balarjan fighting his way into the neutral zone. Drops that puck off and lets Parker O'Neill have it. O'Neill coughs that puck up. Coming back with it is Watertown, number 24, Connor Lamb. Puck goes in. Page takes it for Massena. Back behind his net. Page on the far side. Gets hit off that puck by number 11. 11 with it. Shot fired. Wide right. Goes to the corner. Bounces up along the boards. Played on by Tanner Esposito. It gets touched up, and we're going to get a cross-checking penalty. First penalty of this game against Massena. It's off to the left side of Cullen Taraska. Massena penalty, number 14, 2-minute minor for cross-checking. Number 14, 2 minutes, cross-check. Time of the minor penalty, 7:25. And that's an offsides. What's going on, Mr. Weed? In the neutral zone, Massena pushes that puck forward, corralled by Jared Bach. Bach going back behind his own net to make some space and find some time. Pass it off, one-timer back to him is broken up by O'Neill. O'Neill still battling with that puck, loses it. Bach comes back, regains control. Bach curls around in front of his net, passes that puck up, one touch into the neutral zone. Turned over to Massena. Massena sends it over near side. Bach stacks up, picks that puck up, backhands it over the blue line before he loses it. Battle for it. Balarjan turns that I think that's Balarjan. No, it's not. 26, Brock Cosino. Watertown dancing with that puck in front of their own net. They turn it over. Jack McCabe with it. McCabe curling around. Top of the slot sends this in deep to the corner. Massena at the corner, centering past to McCabe. McCabe runs right into Nate Taylor, and that puck slides to Nick Deegan, who's going to hold on for the faceoff. Face off to the left side of Deegan, won by McCabe. McCabe dancing, loses that puck. Rivera sends it behind the net for, I think it's Bach, passes up for Esposito. Esposito receives it. He gets hit by Ben Thompson. Battle for on the boards, just hit after hit. Puck comes out. Balarjan with it in the neutral zone. Balarjan curls around, passes it over to Cosino. Cosino backhands it up through the neutral zone, goes right over to Rivera. Rivera crisscrosses all the way to the far side for Connor Lamb. Lamb moves into the offensive end, loses it, comes back, played by Watertown's number 32. Pass over to Rivera. Rivera misses, plays it off the board, snaps it across for Esposito. Tanner touches it, controls it against the boards, passes it up. Move forward by Watertown over the blue line, trying to weave through. Can't go through two people. That's how you fall down. Puck sent up around on the near side, played by Rivera in the neutral zone. Rivera dropping back his own end of the neutral zone, passes up for Esposito, and that's going to be a whistle. I believe for the offside. That official just stepped on that puck and almost fell down. Watertown wins that faceoff, moving forward with it. Tanner Esposito, shot fired, save Cullen Tarasca. Faceoff goes back behind the Massena goal. Reaching back, grabbing it. Massena trying to move it forward. Turned over again. Oh, just held in at the blue line by Watertown. Swing and a miss on the far side by Trey Ledoux. Coming up behind with that puck is McCabe. Balarjan grabs it at center ice and dumps that puck in deep, goes all the way around, played on by Esposito. Bottom of his circle, he passes it over, gets brought up to Bach. Bach tried backhanding it forward for number 11. Not able to get it to him, though. That gets turned over. Massena trying to come out, blocked by the skate of Trey Ledoux. Ledoux kicks it forward, can't catch up to it. Rolling puck taken away by Jacob Balarjan. Balarjan loses it at the blue line. Watertown's number 11. Oh, tried passing it off and went to nobody. That comes out all the way into the neutral zone. Jack Jarrett's got to curl it up and hold it for his team to check up on sides. Pass over to Balarjan. Balarjan back to Jarrett. Jarrett loses it. Mateo Dalpe dumps that in deep. Turning, shooting, Nate Taylor. Save. Puck comes out to Balarjan. Balarjan to Francis. Francis over the blue line, loses it. Mateo Dalpe corrals it. Dalpe up off the boards, gets it through the neutral zone, going down to the far end, and Brock Cosino is going to guard that over the end line. Takes it, passes it up on the near side to Roberts. Roberts to Francis. Francis over the blue line, curling around, bottom of the circle, goes back behind the net, loses the puck. Watertown takes it away, swept away by Parker O'Neill. O'Neill plays it off the boards, curls it top of the circle, trying to get the shot off, can't, shovel forward, and that gets into the neutral zone. Dalpe not able to get it. Pass goes underneath Teo's stick, can't grab it. Oakes tried backhanding out, goes to Dalpe. Dalpe, no look, backhand pass to Keegan. Keegan turns it over at the blue line, comes back Parker O'Neill. O'Neill battling, shot, kick, save. Nick Deegan, rebound picked up by number 32. Turned back by Jack Jarrett at center line. Dumped in back behind the net, and that is going to be an offsides. I was ready to keep going. I didn't see nothing wrong. Watertown moving over into the O zone. Battle for that puck in the corner. Centering pass gets tipped away by Benjamin Thomas. Massena coming out with that puck, stumbling. Oh, pushed down from behind. That's going to be a penalty. You can't do that on TV. They're going to call it a trip. And who is that? Number 2-3. Watertown penalty number 23, 2-minute minor for tripping. Number 23, 2-minute trip. Time of the minor penalty, 12:25. And that's an icing. So Watertown short-handed for the first time today. Let's see what they're able to figure out. 2:21 to go in this opening period. Massena leads 1-0. Face-off controlled by Massena eventually. Send it back to the point for Jarrett. Jarrett goes over to the center point, sends his puck over to the far side for Cosino. Cosino trying to make some space, dodges Esposito, making his way to the middle, shot wide right. Massena tried picking that back into the slot, pushed away by the Wolves. Jarrett collects it at the point for Massena. Far side, shovels it to Cosino, fires, glove save by Deegan. Puck goes to the corner, curling around. Francis tried to get fancy. Francis, backhanded, goes over the glove, back behind the net. Francis collects it, sends it over to the corner. Thompson with it behind the net in the trapezoid, comes out on a near side at the dot, drops it off for Carson Roberts. Roberts back to the point for Jarrett. Jarrett sends it over for Cosino, too high. He can't catch that in the air. Goes off the boards to Francis. Francis at the hash mark, spinning around. He likes skating backwards. He's doing a good job at it. Curls, looks. He's got to pick his head up. He's going to see somebody to pass to. He finds Cosino. Cosino making his move to the middle, getting swatted at. Comes over wide left at the face-off dot. Shot save by Deegan in the corner. Battle for it. Jared Bach moves it away, goes back behind the net, picked up there by Thomas. Thomas trying to stuff that in, and all of Deegan is blocking him from doing that. Nice save by Nicholas Deegan, holding off the onslaught of the Massena Junior Raiders. Face-off will be to the right side of Deegan as new legs come on the ice for both teams. O'Neill in for the face-off for the Junior Raiders. Watertown, they've got somebody too. Watertown wins that face-off, goes back behind their net. 1 minute of play remaining in the first period. 1 minute remaining. Face-off far side, centering pass. Oh, just bumped off that puck by Watertown. And here comes the Wolves trying to push their way out. Jose Rivera got as far as the center line. Lost that puck, coasted its way to Page. Page for Massena coming back. He looks anxious, and Rivera misses him by about a foot as he plows into the boards. Nate Taylor gripped that puck, sent that down the length of the ice. That's not going to be an icing, as Jacob Balarjan has tons of time to collect that puck. Balarjan off the boards, not able to get caught by his teammate. Connor Lamb couldn't hold it, and that gets speared out into the neutral zone by Massena. Jack McCabe gets it, sends it down to the Watertown end of the ice. Watertown able to grab that puck, 6 seconds to go. And is Massena going to get a shot off? They are not. Jared Bach stole that centering pass, and that's where this period's going to end. And that concludes our first period of play at the Watertown Municipal Arena, home of Wolves hockey. Remember, this game's available on YouTube, the Dan-Dalin, a positive influence. Please subscribe. It's what all the cool kids are doing today. right, here we are, ready for the face-off for the second period. There's the face-off, goes back to the Watertown end of the ice. Bach sends it back to 38. I don't know who 38 is either. Is that Connor? Oh.
Huh? Wait, what was the number you didn't know?
32.
32.
I just was dismissing the idea that Connor was out there. I don't know why. This is the oldest team we got, though, in Watertown, right? So Page coming across the middle. Shot from the top of the circle. It's deflected away. Backhanded out that goes into the neutral zone, corralled by Cameron Francis. Francis to Jarrett. Jarrett tried popping it forward for the one-time penetrating pass, not able to do it. Braden Trayer coming back with that puck. Trayer over the center line. Oh, butt check attempted by Page, and his booty's just not big enough. On the far side, Braden Trayer with that centering pass. Is a shot goes wide off the corner. Coming back out, Connor Felder tries ripping it, doesn't make it through. Corralled by Francis. He goes back behind his net on the far side, pokes that puck up into the neutral zone is Nathan Page. Page drop pass back behind him for Ronan Oakes. So smooth, Oakes didn't know it was for him. Recovered, sent in deep. Connor Felder tries sending it up. Trey Ledoux trying to pop that puck out, gets turned back by Oakes. Goes to Jarrett. Jarrett in back behind the net. Jarrett coming around looking, passes it out to McCabe. McCabe had to jump back to save that puck. Gets it over to Francis. Francis dancing along the top of the blue line. Sends this puck in deep at the corner. Massena back to the point for Jarrett. Jarrett's going to send it back into the corner. Massena with it at the corner. Coming around, Ronan Oakes gets that puck out into the middle. Shot fired. Misses. Ledoux going back to pick that puck up, sends it into the neutral zone. Corral there by Jack Jarrett of the Junior Raiders. This puck gets popped forward into the Raiders' end of the ice. Jack McCabe picks it up behind the net, goes to the corner, loses it, speared at by Cullen Taraska. Trying to make sure that Watertown can't get a piece of that puck either. Jacob Jarrett coming out with that puck. Actually, it's Jack Jarrett. That makes more sense. Puck goes to the corner. Parker O'Neill trying to play it out, as is Jarrett. Goes back to O'Neill. Spearing at that puck is number 32, who is Charlie Gorman. Braden Trayer in the neutral zone. Well, that is now Nathan Taylor. That's 23 magically turned into a 63. Shot fired from the slot. Mateo Dalpe just doesn't have all of his juju with him today. It's a hard hit, and Benjamin Thomas goes down because he drew a penalty. Here is the tripping call against Watertown. Watertown penalty number 24, 2-minute minor for tripping. Number 24, 2 minutes, trip. Time of the minor penalty, 3:24. And that's an icing. We'll bring that face off back down and do it again. Shout out to my sponsors, Two Broke Moms, located on Main Street in Pulaski, next to the Chinese food restaurant across the street from the bank. Power Play Sports, exit 47 off Interstate 81. Dupree's Cleaning Services, interior and exterior cleaning at exteriorcleaning315.com. And Glory Construction for all of your new building and new structure construction needs. If you're going to have it built in his glory. Page at the near side at the hash mark sends his puck back behind the net. goes around on the far side, and that's going to be a slashing penalty. And somebody's going to go to the sin bin for pay their time. The rare offensive slashing penalty only called by these officials. They call everything. They called so many penalties in the last game, we ran out of time and couldn't finish it. Massena penalty number 9, 2-minute minor for slashing. Number 9, 2 minutes slash. Time of the minor penalty 4:03. Here, why don't you guys go watch this game from not this room? Doing good, sir. Yeah. Here comes Massena coming out with that puck. Jack Jarrett over the center line, over the blue line, and penetrating in. He's pretty much all alone, even though it's 4-on-4 hockey. Bring me a lot of change. Oh. Face off to the right side of Tarasca. Tanner Esposito is going to take that face off against that other kid, McCabe, Jack McCabe. Puck comes out into the neutral zone in the ugliest way possible. Nice job by Page using his knee to bring that puck with him. As long as you don't kick it in the goal, it's okay. Puck sent in deep to the corner. Jared Bach over there to collect it. Bach almost ran into the official for some interference. Sends that puck up to Esposito. Esposito turns, fires that puck in deep, collected by Jacob Balerjan. Trey Ledoux falls down in front of the net. Are we going to get an interference call against the goalie? Oh my God, we are. Oh, have not seen this in youth hockey in a long time. Who's who's going to come to the box for him? This guy's trying to come in. It's a hard one. I thought they called him for interference. I guess they are not putting anybody in the box. He made the big X. He blew the whistle and he pointed at the goalie. Well, Trey Ledoux, who drew the penalty, probably told the official that I just fell down. Here's a shot and a save by Nicholas Deegan. What an awkward game. Made more awkward by these officials. It's all right. We're only human. Wolves coming out from behind their own net, skating up on the far side, pass out in the middle. O'Neill picks that pass off, sends it over to Jack Jarrett. Jarrett tries pushing it forward. Nate Taylor right there, though, taking that puck away. Taylor goes down, tries playing that puck from his back like a turtle, but much like a turtle, can't do much on his back. Comes around up to the near side. Jose Rivera holds that puck in, sends it forward. Coming back out with it, though, is Massena Cosino. Cosino stopped by Jose. Zay trying to drive that puck forward and barely able to. It comes back out. Braden Schreier sends this across for Charlie Gorman. Gorman penetrating in over the blue line. Gorman wide right at the hash mark sends this across the slot. Nothing doing. Stepping up Rivera. Rivera can't get to that puck. Swept away by Cosino. Cosino gets it far enough up in front. He gets to chase after it. Nothing's going to come of that, though. Still battling for that puck, and Rivera able to get that out into the neutral zone. Rivera tried passing it across, gets blocked by Nate Page. Coming up behind Nate Taylor, though, grabs that puck, dumps that in, goes wide of the net. Battle for that puck ensues along the sides of the net. Turn back shot, save by Cullen Taraska. Complete line changes going on right now. Faceoff's going to be to the left side of Taraska. Waiting for player number 5 for the Junior Rangers to come on, and he is on, and the puck is dropped. Puck goes to the corner, sent out into the neutral zone, and Connor Felder thought for a moment he was playing high school, I guess. No delayed offsides here, though. That's an instant off. Flick forward by the Junior Raiders, moving forward with it. Jack McCabe. McCabe wide on the left side, deked out by Jared Bach. He's got Bach by the leg. Puck comes out in the middle. There's a shot, save by Brody McGregor in there now. I was going to say that no longer looks like Nick Deegan. It's because it's not. Francis comes up, picks that puck up at the blue line, curls around, comes back up at the point, backhands it to the corner. Watertown trying to pull that puck out, gets up to Connor Lamb. Lamb gets hit as he unleashes that puck. Francis tries bringing it back in. Lamb recovers, takes that puck into the corner, back behind the net, sends it up along the boards on the far side for somebody. It's 2 players. I don't know who they are. Puck comes back to the neutral zone. Grabbed by number 21. Maybe I should have kept those boys in here. I could ask them who everybody is. Francis spinning around at the center point, moving forward in the slot. Shot, kick save just by the toe of Brody McGregor. Roberts turns, fires out forward, gets blocked by Connor Felder. Felder gets it into the neutral zone, goes through the neutral zone to Cameron Francis of Massena. Francis over the blue line, fires, doesn't get a lot of that puck, goes off the backboards, and McGregor's going to cover it up for the faceoff. 6:17 to go in the second period. Massena leads 1-0. Faceoff will be to the right side of Brody. Won by Massena, driven straight to the net. That gets blocked by the outstretched stick of Jose Rivera. No shot on goal made. Near side, Tanner Esposito dancing with that puck. Comes not out. Looked like it did. Tanner steals it, and that goes in, and that's an offsides, as Ronan Oakes had not cleared the zone yet. Oh, and they're going to bring that faceoff all the way down. That wasn't that intentional. 6:01 to go in the second period. Nate Taylor's going to take the face off against Parker O'Neill. Esposito comes in, gets a piece of that puck. Taylor grabs it, sends it back to the point, and Charlie Gorman was not ready for that. Puck goes all the way down the length of the ice. Gorman picks it up, goes back behind his net on the far side, tries sending it up. Gorman still moving forward with that puck in a neutral zone. Has it, tries firing it forward, hits off the skate of O'Neill, drops it down in front of him. He grabs that puck, passes it to Jack Jarrett behind the net. Jarrett sends it up to Thomas. Thomas gets it into the neutral zone. Battle for it. O'Neill comes and pounds that puck deep into the corner. He's going to chase after and be the first one to pick it up. O'Neill back behind it, curling around, backhand, and that gets stopped by the skate of Brody McGregor. He didn't even know he saved it. He's that good. Puck taken to the corner. Thomas with it there, sends it behind the net. Ronan Oakes trying to send it out in the front, not able to, sends it back behind the net again for Thomas. Thomas gets it out in front. Esposito spears at it, takes 2 tries, gets it into the neutral zone. And Trey Ledoux with it on the far side. Ledoux lost his balance for a moment. Watertown on their change, gets that puck across, taken away by Massena. Here comes McCabe. McCabe dodges that hit from Connor Lamb. Puck taken back by Watertown. Here comes Lamb with it through the neutral zone. Over into the offensive end. Loses that puck at the top of the circle. Brock Cosino gets hit pretty hard by Braden Trayer. Trayer is the last one to get up off the ice, though. Roberts sends that back to the neutral zone for Cosino. Cosino sends it all the way across on her near side, played off the boards by McCabe. McCabe drops it back for Jack Jarrett. Jarrett sends it through the neutral zone up to Roberts. Roberts turns it puck over to Connor Lamb. Lamb brings that forward into the offensive end. Lamb at the corner sends that puck, goes back behind the net. Jarrett, Lamb, now Jack McCabe has it back there, sends that puck to the corner, played on by Carson Roberts. Roberts loses it to Mateo Dalpe. Dalpe turns, fires that, and that gets deflected, hits off the netting, and we're going to have a neutral zone face-off as a result. Shout out to my sponsors, Two Broke Moms, located on Main Street in Pulaski. I get all of my merch made there, shirts, sweatshirts, tumblers, mugs, hats, stickers, bracelets, hair ties, you name it. Glory Construction and Development for all of your new building and new structure construction needs. In the North Country, contact Glory Construction. If you're going to have it built in his glory. Puck comes back to Jared Bach. Bach sends it over to Felder. Felder sends us through the neutral zone. This gets turned back. Connor stepping up, trying to get that puck, not able to, taking it away. Nathan Page trying to make his way to the net, not able to pull the trigger. Page loses that puck to the falling Watertown defenseman. Puck comes out into the neutral zone, passed over to Francis. Francis trying to push it around Taylor. Makes its way to Felder. Connor passes it off the boards for Nate Taylor. Taylor loses it as he crosses into the offensive end. Coming back with that puck is McCabe. Jack McCabe, he gets hit. Puck goes to the corner. Number 11 for Watertown, able to get that puck up to the point, sent right back in by Belerjon. Roberts swats at that puck for Massena. It goes all the way to the far corner. Jared Bach picks it up. Bach stops short, cuts back, trying to avoid Benjamin Thomas, and does. Comes back around behind his own net. Bach on her near side tried sending that for the breakout pass, picked off by Francis. Francis gives it to Thompson. Thompson making big circles in the neutral zone. Dumps that puck hard, goes back around behind the net. Oakes is going to pick it up on the near side. Oakes pulls it off the boards, tries sending it towards the middle, gets deflected at the circle. Pops his way to the middle. O'Neill shot and a goal. Parker O'Neill with the goal for Massena. Nobody's going to tell me who got the assist. Let's see if I can go ask for it. Enough of that. Massena goal scored by number 17, Parker O'Neill. Assisted by number 27, Ronan Oakes. 17 from 27. Time of the Junior Raiders goal, 12:36. Young lady. Yeah. Neutral zone face-off. Junior Raiders turn that puck over. Nate Taylor turns, shot fired, save by Taraska. Massena coming out with that puck. Jarrett crosses over the center line, dumps that puck in deep, goes over the end line. Picked up by Charlie Gorman. Gorman at the corner. Backhands it over to Nate Taylor. Comes out in front into the slot. Swept away by Jose Rivera. Fired back into the corner by Massena. Massena trying to penetrate in over onto the side, neutral zone, oh my God, the slot. Picked up by Mateo Dalpe. Dalpe sends it all the way across for Connor Lamb. Lamb pushes that puck forward at the hash mark, taken away by Nathan Page of Massena. Dalpe chasing after it, battling for that puck along the boards, comes up to Jose Rivera. Rivera fires it, gets into the slot, number 11, turning, shooting, not able to get that in. Benjamin Thomas of the Junior Raiders comes away with that puck, skates out through the neutral zone. And I'm sorry, that's McCabe. That's an 8. I thought it was a 9. Cosino with that puck, holding it. Swatted at by Gorman. Now Roberts has it for Massena, and that gets turned back out. Mateo Dalpe's going to dump that puck down for the icing. And with 23.1 seconds to go in the second period, Massena leads 2-0. Face off to the right side of McGregor. Parker O'Neill taking that face off for Massena. Puck comes back for Watertown. Jared Bach has it. Jared loses his edge, goes down. Battling for that puck is Roberts in the corner. Puck comes out. Coming over to pick it up is Connor Lamb, I think. Nope, 21. I don't know who that is. Puck comes down near side, and that's the end of the second period. And that concludes our second period of play at the Watertown Municipal Arena, home of Wolves hockey. I am the Dan-Dalin, and this game's available on my YouTube channel, the Dan-Dalin, a positive influence. Massena with that puck on the far side, trying to send it through, gets stopped by Connor Felder at the blue line, his own blue line. Felder coming up, challenged by Parker O'Neill, regains control of it, gets kicked back by Connor Lamb to Connor. Connor sends it back up along the boards. Puck comes out into the middle. Skating down with it, Tanner Esposito. Esposito takes it to the hash mark, drops that back for Trey Ledoux. Ledoux brings it to the corner. Now he sends it back up along to the point for Jared Bach. Bach fires, blocked by Francis, drops down for O'Neill, and O'Neill sends it behind his net to the far corner. Esposito battling over there against Benjamin Thomas and Balerjon. Puck fired forward. Ledoux collects it behind the Massena net. Shot fired short side, save Rebounds off the goalie, goes to the far boards. Connor Felder trying to pick it up. Felder loses it along the boards coming out. Benjamin Thomas. Thomas weaving his way through in the neutral zone, forced all the way over against the boards by Jared Bach. O'Neal in the corner, picks that puck up. He gets hit off the puck by Connor Lamb. And Connor Felder has it, goes to the long pass, breakout pass for Trey Ledoux, and apparently that was offsides. I missed it. That's okay. I'm not an official. I'm just a guy with a YouTube channel. Neutral zone faceoff. And McCabe comes away with it for Massena. McCabe challenge on the far side. Puck taken away by Watertown. Pass out into the middle. Number 11 trying to skate up with it. Shot fired. Glove save by Cullen Tarasca. Puck comes out. Sent out into the neutral zone. Turn back up. Nate Taylor trying to grab that puck. Goes down. Dumps it at the goal. And diving on top of it is Cullen Tarasca. And he's going to hold that as long as he's got to have the whistle blown for the faceoff. 2-0. 2-0 is the Massena lead here in the third period with 13:15 to go in this game. Face off to the right side of Tarasca. McCabe taking it against Watertown's number 11. Massena able to control that enough to get it into the neutral zone. Battle for it here in the neutral zone. Page comes back, curls around, pushes that puck forward, chases after it. Page over the blue line, trying to dodge his way around Charlie Gorman. Gorman able to wrap that puck up along the side for Matteo Dalpy to come back and help out. Spears it out, comes into the slot, shot fired, save McGregor. Along the near side, Dalpy comes over, pulls that puck off the boards, gets it into the neutral zone, taken away by Cosino. Cosino sends it forward, returned right back by Braden Trayer. Trayer gives it right back to Cosino. Cosino at his own end, dancing with that puck, trying to make some space, sends it off the boards into the neutral zone. Collected there by Jose Rivera. He dumps it in, but his team had not checked up just yet. That's an offsides. Off that faceoff, comes through the neutral zone, goes all the way down to the water's end on the ice, coming off his horse. Cameron Francis trying to get to that puck, having to pick it up. Jared Bach had to put on some speed at the end. Bach still with that speed, coming around. Oh, loses his edge. And for fun, Connor Lamb hits him in the face with the puck. Turned over to O'Neal. O'Neal goes wide. Braden Trayer forced that puck to the corner. Puck goes back behind the net. Coming back for it, Connor Felder. Felder tries sending around on the far side. Stopped by Cameron Francis. Collected by Watertown. Shortstop, Braden Trayer comes back, tried clearing it. Stopped by Thompson. Fired. Blocked out in front by Jared Bach. Rebound comes out to Jack Jarrett. He'd fired it. That got blocked. Collected by Thomas. Sends it up forward. This comes back out off of Connor Lamb's stick. Goes to Belerjon. Belerjon sends it up. And there's a hard back check by Connor Lamb. How hard? Too hard. Led with the shoulder. That's going to be a roughing on Connor Lamb. Oh, is a player down as a result of it? I did not see that. He was still down. It was Thompson that went down, and Thompson is up. He's just going to gingerly get off the ice. He's going to outskate his helpers, though. I think he's getting 2 for roughing. Watertown penalty number 4, 2-minute minor. Number 24, 2-minute minor. Time of the minor penalty, 3:34. Yeah, I think it was roughing. I don't know. Esposito taking that shot, gets deflected, spins through the air very quickly. Cleared out all the way on the far side. Jack McCabe trying to bring it over. Stopped by Jose Rivera. Jose takes that into the neutral zone, turns it over to Page. Page coming back fast through the slot, forced wide, stops short at the corner. Curls back, drops that puck off for Roberts. Roberts back to the point. Nobody there as Jarrett was on his way there. Jack Jarrett going back into his own end of the ice, curling around, snaps it up off the blue line, gets it to Roberts. Roberts, one touch out to McCabe. McCabe, shot fired high, wide left. So wide he missed the little bumper boards, whatever they're called. Puck taken away by Charlie Gorman. Gorman almost lost it at the corner. I overshot him with the camera. Gorman forcing his way back behind the net, sends that up against the netting. That's going to be a face-off at his end of the ice. 10:21 to go in this game. 2-1 is the Massena lead. Face-off to the right side of Brody McGregor. Puck goes to the corner. Jared Bach takes it back behind the net, curls around along the dot on the far side, coming up over the blue line through the neutral zone. Into the O zone, cutting into the middle. Shot fired, save Cullen Taraska. Rebound goes to the side at the hash mark. Centering pass goes to nobody. Taken by Parker O'Neill. O'Neill passes it up to Carson Roberts. Roberts over the blue line, shot fired. That gets deflected away and hits into the netting. We're going to have ourselves another face-off in the wall. I don't know where. In the neutral zone. Neutral zone faceoff swept over to the side, played off the boards by Jared Bach. Bach flicks this high off the glass. It's going to roll its way just wide of the net. Had it fallen down and lay down flat, it may have been on net. It may never have made it to the red line, but it rolled on its edge. 9:47 to go in this game. 22 seconds in the player advantage. Face off to the right side of McGregor. One by Massena. Comes back to Jarrett. Jarrett over to far side. One timer. Blocked out in front by number 11. He passed that puck out into the middle zone for Taylor. Nate Taylor tries drawing that over. It's in the offensive end, barely. O'Neill reaches back for Massena, grabs it, sends it across for Jack Jarrett. Jarrett brings it up into the neutral zone, skating through with it over the blue line into the O zone. Connor Lamb's on the ice. Teams are even. Felder back behind the net, sends that puck up hard on the far side. Pass out for Braden Trayer. Missed. Goes off the boards. Massena turns it back. Collected by Bach at his own end of the ice. Bach going back behind his net, stops in a trapezoid, sends it up along on the near side for Connor Lamb. Lamb off the boards, picked up by Balerjan. Balerjan fires it all the way across on the far side and played on by Connor Felder. Felder not able to do much with it. Francis picks it up for Massena. Francis hit in the face by Connor Lamb. Puck gets sent back behind the Watertown net. On the far side, collected Braden Trayer. Trayer has it taken away from him. Roberts can't get a piece of it. Trayer recovers. Braden comes out into the neutral zone. Trayer over the center line, over the blue line, advancing forward, swinging at that puck. Parker O'Neill gets that puck away. Picked up by Watertown, sent in deep all the way around, back behind the net, near side. Charlie Gorman steps up, can't hold that puck, comes out into the neutral zone. Cuts back for 37, Jose Rivera. Jose with that puck, near side, stepping up at the top of the circle at the blue line. Look, passes over to Trey Ledoux. Ledoux loses it to Oaks. It comes right back, though, to Jose. Jose brings it in, trying to get that shot off. Can't. Forced into the corner, sends it back behind the net. Massena grabs it there, sends it back to the corner. And Jose looks like he hurt his right hand. Oh, I hope it's not hurt too bad. It's his right hand, and he's right-handed. He's got school on Monday. Probably has to write an essay. Do they do that in school anymore? I don't think so. It's all Chat GPT now these days. Let the AI do it. That puck held in by Ben Thomas in the slot, swept away by Jared Bach. Thomas picks it up in the corner, dishes it off at Cameron Francis. Francis comes up, runs into Thomas. That's not very effective right there. Puck comes out. Oak steps up, sends it back towards the corner. Mateo Dalpe couldn't get it away. Bach gets it, sends it around to the far corner, chasing after Charlie Gorman. Gorman backhands it up for Esposito. Esposito can't get it. Francis holds it in. Swept away by Esposito. Goes into the neutral zone, and Oaks picks it up. Oaks dumps that puck in and gives me a breath. Jared Bach with that puck behind the net, turns it over to Nathan Page. Bach recovers, collects that puck, steps up near circle, sends it the length of the ice, and that's not going to be on net. That's an icing. 7:04 to go in the third period. Massena Junior Raiders lead by a score of 2-0. Oh, we got a penalty. McCabe going to the box for something or other. The officials have stopped using their hands, and I could understand why. Between this game and the last game, they've called so many darn penalties, their arms must be tired. Oh, and we're calling a timeout. Massena penalty, number 8, 2-minute minor for something I'm sure. Number 8, 2 minutes, minor penalty. Time of the penalty, 7:56. Timeout, Watertown. That gives you time to lower the music, Olivia. Pay attention, kid. You're the best. That gives you time to take out your phone and subscribe to the Dan-Dalin, a positive influence on YouTube. Everybody's doing it. You ought to do it too. The Dan-Dalin, a positive influence. Timeout's over. We'll have a face-off on the left side of Cullen Taraska as a result of the penalty. Faceoff swung all the way back through the neutral zone. Looking over his shoulder, Connor Felder coming in, taking that shot. Brock Cosino with the big save. Brody McGregor coming out with that puck. Connor Lamb rifling his way through the zone, runs right into Cameron Francis, who says, "Thou shalt not pass." They drive into the corner. Puck is loose, picked up by Jack Jarrett. Jarrett coming back through the neutral zone, over the center line, over the blue line. Jarrett forced wide right, goes back behind the net. Jack Jarrett, near side, loses that puck up against the boards. Sent up along the boards. Dalpe not able to grab it, chasing after it. Cosino has it. He drops it off for O'Neill. O'Neill back to Cosino. Cosino drifting back into his own end. Killing time, looking for some space, figuring out where to pass this puck. Sends it out, goes off of Jared Bach, back into the zone. That is an offsides. Neutral zone faceoff coming up in just a moment. Shout out to my sponsors, Two Broke Moms, located on Main Street in Pulaski, next to the Chinese food restaurant across the street from the bank. Power Play Sports, exit 47 off Interstate 81 in Watertown. Dupree's Cleaning Services. Check them out. Exteriorcleaning315.com. And Glory Construction. You know what? You're going to build something new? Have it built in His glory. Massena from back behind their net, passing this puck up, trying to cut their way through. Nathan Page loses it. Shot fired. Nate Taylor goes wide at the corner. Taylor with it, trying to make his way through to the middle. Back in. Oh, almost made it through to Trey Ledoux. Page coming out. Forces that puck wide left because he likes to skate further. Dumps that puck in, goes back behind the net. Grabbed over there by Jose. He's back on the ice. His arm must be better. Jose wraps up Page long enough for Gorman to come back and get that puck. Gorman passes it over to Esposito. Esposito into the offensive end, returns that puck back to Charlie. Charlie going back around behind the net at the corner, looking for somebody to pass to. Charlie coming out so high, he ran out of people. Turned that puck back into the corner. Corner centering pass, Ledoux lunges at it, not able to get that puck picked up by Page, and he's going to dump that for the icing and be happy about it. 5:08 to go in the game, 5 seconds remaining, and the player advantage. Faceoff's going to be to the left side of Cullen Taraska. There's the faceoff. Comes over towards the boards. Comes back. Rivera snapshot blocker save. Cullen Tarasca on the far side. Connor Lamb backhanding it to the point. Fired in. Touched by Braden Trayer. Not able to touch it in though. Puck comes out. Carson Roberts. Roberts pass out in the middle to O'Neill. O'Neill touches it over into the O-zone. Skating down after it is Jose. Jose and O'Neill going down after that puck. Puck comes loose. Coming back, picking it up is Watertown. Here's Connor Lamb. Lamb over the blue line, tries to take that shot, gets caught up in the skates of Belerjon, goes to the corner. Coming back, battling for it. I don't know who number 21 is. I still can't figure it out. Brock Cosino coming out with that puck for Massena. Cosino with speed over the blue line. Bob in a circle. Oh, and the puck jumped out of his way and said, no shot for you. Jared Bach sends that puck away, comes back near him, picked up by Gorman. Gorman goes back behind the net, drops it off for Jared. Jared coming over on the near side, as is O'Neill. And 21. Francis over. Cameron Francis for Massena. Takes that puck, sends it to the far corner. Grabbed by Lamb. Connor Lamb crisscrosses it through the Watertown zone. Out in the neutral zone. Returned back in deep by O'Neill. Less than 4 minutes to go. Watertown shoveling that puck along. Looked like Braden Trayer more concerned about making a hit than getting a puck. Can't score a goal without the puck. Trayer sends it up along the boards for 21. 21 has Francis on him. Puck comes out to Cosino. Cosino winds up. 1T goes nowhere. Hits the leg of Braden Trayer. Comes down. Cosino fires it. Goes off the glass. Dropped down. Cleared out by Connor Lamb. And that's going to roll wide. Touched by somebody, I'm sure. Massena coming out with this puck. Belerjon sends it across, held in by Taylor. Taylor moves it forward, stopped by Thomas. Thomas tried clearing it out, not able to. Puck is loose in the slot, controlled by Thomas. Thomas sends it out into the neutral zone. Connor Felder trying to get that puck out or through or somewhere in his general forward direction. Misses the puck entirely that time. Cameron Francis backhands it over into the slot. Push forward by Page to Francis. Francis shot and a goal. 5 from 14. Massena goal scored by number 5, Cameron Francis. Assisted by number 14, Nathan Page. 5 from 14. Time of the Junior Raiders goal, 12:09. And with 2:51 to go in this game, here's our face-off. Puck comes back to the Watertown end of the ice. Passed over to Connor Felder. Felder sends that through the zone, goes to Trey Ledoux. Ledoux backhands it into the corner. Less than 3 minutes ago. Belerjon takes that puck back behind his net, sends it around on the far side. Carson Roberts pops this out. Goes through into the offensive end, the Watertown end of the ice. Roberts hustling down, grabs that puck, centering past a Roberts shot and a goal. So the goals are coming much quicker for Massena. Massena goal scored by number 22, Carson Roberts. Assisted by number 17, Parker O'Neill. 22 from 17. Time of the Junior Raiders goal, 12:32. Puck comes back to the Watertown end of the ice. They pass that up to Nate Taylor. Taylor flicks it forward, chases after it. Taylor at the bottom of the circle goes for the short side shot. Save Tarasca. Puck goes back behind the net. Taylor can't get it. Grabbed by Jack Jarrett. Jarrett going up. Nice back checking by Nate Taylor. Nice swatting. Nice slashing by Taylor. And now this game is getting dirty. Benjamin Thomas with that puck in his own zone, passes it up to Jarrett. Jarrett gets it into the neutral zone, stopped by Mateo Dalpe. Dalpe waits for his team to check up, fires that puck on net, saved by Tarasca, goes to the corner. Played on over the end line by by Watertown. Dalpe not able to get it. Puck comes up on the near side. Played by Benjamin Thomas. Thomas into the neutral zone for O'Neill. O'Neill loses. He crosses over the blue line. Carson Roberts there. Roberts over on the far side at the hash mark. Gets pressed up against the boards. Braden Trayer takes that puck, goes wide around Jarrett. Gets it into the neutral zone, and then he falls down. Jack Jarrett with that puck. Sends it back to his defenseman, Jacob Belerjon. Belerjon sends it over to Jack. Jack sends it into their neutral zone, grabbed there by Watertown. Watertown, big sweeping move around in the neutral zone, sends it off the boards, goes to Belerjon. Belerjon over to Jack Jarrett. Jarrett into the neutral zone. Watertown takes it there. Watertown drops that puck back. Played on Jose. Jose gets us into the neutral zone. Stolen by Belerjon. Belerjon moving through in the slot, loses that puck. Grabbed by Jose and sent out into the neutral zone. Skating down with it, Connor Lamb on the far side. Lamb shot, glove save. Cullen Tarasca swept away by the defense over at the hash mark. Return back behind the net. Jack Jarrett doing a fancy little dance to try to lose number 21. So 21 punches him in the back of the helmet. Less than 40 seconds ago. Puck comes out in the neutral zone. Grabbed by McCabe. McCabe has his pocket pick. Puck returned into the neutral zone. Less than 30 to go. McCabe comes back, grabs that puck in no man's land, turns it over. Now regains control. Cameron Francis over the blue line, moving forward in the slot, loses that puck in the skate of, I don't know who that is. A lot of people running into each other. Oh, late hit by Jose. Page going after him, and we'll have none of that. What a way to end the game. 5.5 seconds ago, and I recommend not dropping the puck again because it just doesn't matter. Sending people off, away, and out, and I really think I ought to call the game. Really not my place to do, but 5.5 seconds ago, it's 4-0 Massena. This game is supposed to be just for fun. And that concludes a weird ending to another game at the Watertown Municipal Arena. Thank you all for coming out here. I am the Dan-Dalin. Make sure you subscribe on YouTube, A Positive Influence. And remember, don't wait for it to be a good day. Make it a great day, everyone. Yeah, excellent. At this time,